Hey everyone, Jastifer here today with a review on Highway Pickup by LEGO Creator. Set number 7347 contains 805 pieces. Recommended building ages are 9 through 12. So the main model is the Highway Pickup, and since it's a 3-in-1, we have two alternative builds, the sports car and the crane truck. Batteries are also included for the two included light bricks. So here are the various actions. So there is some functionality with each build. Let's see the parts inside the box. Here's a bag with various elements, and since this is a creator set, the bags are not numbered. Whatever it is does not want to come out of the box. You get a set of instruction manuals bound by cardboard. Another bag full of various elements. One more bag with larger elements. This element looks like red. Lots of red plates. Another bag with smaller elements. A smaller bag with smaller elements. Yes, even a smaller bag with smaller elements. I see something else down there. Nope. Not one, but two more bags of elements. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags in total. Very large set. So let me begin sorting all these elements out and begin on the first build. The first build is the sports car. This is also known as the quick build. Here's the front end. Nice contour for the hood. The lights do flow nice with the sides. The grille has a metallic finish to represent chrome. Have our side mirrors. Two-tone, red and gray. Large wheels. As you can see, they do stick out. The rear has a nice contour as well. Your brake lights, turn signals, and a roll bar. First thing we're going to notice is the doors. They do open up, both driver's and passenger side. Let's take a look inside. Plenty of room. Our seats. The steering wheel. Too bad it wasn't a tilt wheel. And a gear shift. Gauges. That can either be a radio or an air conditioner. The steering wheel does control the steering. It does turn nice and smooth. Now, the gear shift has a special feature. If we put it in the forward position, the rear lights do light up. Really cool idea. It does roll smooth on a flat surface. This is one nice sports car. After building the sports car, there are plenty of pieces left to build other creations or to enhance the sports car. Looks like there are Technic elements, bricks, tires, slopes, tiles, arches, rims, plates. Too many parts to label. We even have a brick separator. This does come in very handy to help with the building process. The second build is the crane truck, also known as the medium build. It is a 3-axle vehicle. Here's our fuel tank, a step to get up into the bed, as well as to control the crane. Here's the door for the driver. Really nice design, however it does not open up. There's a look inside the cab. Yes, that is a tilt wheel. Got the side mirrors. Nice curvature for the top of the cab. These appear to be 2 horns. Nice metallic finish for the grills. Headlights, turn signals. The bull-nosed hood does flow well with the windshield. Looking on this side, we have our fuel can again, as well as a step. Here is the rear of the crane truck. Got brake lights. Here's the crane and an engine. I'll show you these features in a little bit. Note the blue pad in the back. If I press this down, the headlights do light up, as well as the side turn signals. Really clever design. However, it is a little difficult to reach down and press this button. It does glide smooth on a flat surface. Too bad the front steering does not turn. Now let's have a look at the crane. First, let's start off with the engine. This does remove from the back of the bed. The cooling fan does rotate. It appears that this engine is modeled after a V8. A large V8 at that. Great design. Looking at the crane, we can simply raise up the stand. It does rotate about 170 degrees. There's a lever right here that keeps the hook from dropping. Open this up, turn this knob, we can lower the hook, raise the hook. But if I put this in the locking mechanism, I can raise the hook, but I can't lower it. So let's test it out on picking up the engine. Here we go. The hook does not fall. Simply rotate this. Just drop the engine on the flatbed. It does snap in place. It's a really nice, clever design. Realistic. And the crane mechanism works very well. I like this idea. Here are the spare pieces after assembling the crane truck. There still is a great variety of plates, tires, Technic pieces, arches, and various other bricks and elements. Still a decent amount to enhance the crane truck. The last build is the highway pickup. First, let's start off with the yellow 4x4. The driver and passenger side doors do open up. Here's a look inside the cab. Not much room for a minifigure. Your side mirrors. your front end. Nice bumper. And the hood does open up. Not much of an engine, but that is left up to the imagination. Nice use of the large tires and large fender wells. Very creative design for the roll bar for the back. Brake, reverse, and blinker lights. That adds a nice touch. Here's the tailgate, and this does open. But you do want to grab it right here when you're opening it, because this tile will come off, just like as it did now. So that's something you got to note about. But you do get 4x4 studs of room. It does roll smooth on a flat surface. One nice pickup truck. Moving on to the highway pickup. I like the body, the three-tone paint effect, your red body with the white and black striping. It does flow nice with the hood. One thing to note, be careful when you're picking up this model. You want to pick it up either from the bottom or from the wheels. Do not pick it up from here. I've made that mistake and this came flying off. So be very careful. The doors do open up. That is a tilt wheel. I like the style of the doors with the handrail, or that could be used to store maps. A nozzle for the handle. Fuel tanks. Dual exhaust. Now, this front has a lot of detail. I like the dual headlights and the grille with the metallic finish. Even the bug guard to keep the bugs off the windshield. Take a look at the top of the cab. These are supposed to be horns. I'm not really sure, but they also are metallic. And you press this button right here, and these two light bricks will illuminate on both sides. And this knob can be used to control the steering. Really clever idea. Now the hood does open up on this model. Let's have a closer look at the engine. I must say, this has lots of detail. It looks like it can actually run. Nice, terrific, seamless construction. Nice large side mirrors. Here's the passenger entry. Let's have a look at the rear. Large flatbed. And this can be extended out. You do have a knob right here, which can release the hook. Your best bet is to bring out the hook at least the length of the bed before pulling out the bed, and it just snaps in and out of place like so. Really cool idea. Your brake lights and side lights. There's just so much to talk about this model. Well, my 4x4 has broke down. I need a little assistance. Bring out the hook, hook it up to the front bumper. Now you also want to be careful with the string, make sure it's going in the winch correctly. Also, another mistake, you don't want to keep turning while this is sitting at an angle, or else you're going to pull off your hook. Four by four does sit nice in the back of the bed. Fantastic model. Very large. Rolling is a breeze with these large tires. Don't want to roll it off the table. Here are the remaining pieces after assembling the highway pickup. A few plates, an aerial, a few Technic ties, gears, a brick, and of course the brick separator to help you with your build. Not a lot of parts to enhance the highway pickup, but these parts may be handy for other LEGO creations. This wraps up the review for Highway Pickup by LEGO Creator. Set number 7347 contains 805 pieces. Recommended building ages are 9 through 12. This is a nice large set for an intermediate builder. My favorite builds are the crane truck and the highway pickup. I like the use of the dual light bricks for all three builds. This set has a mixture of LEGO Creator and Technic, which is a plus. I enjoyed putting it together. It was easy to construct and fun to build. And as a bonus, a brick separator is included. I was really pleased with this set. This will work good for a LEGO city or as a source for parts. Thank you for watching.